Hello, welcome to the channel. My name's Andrew. I'm a native writer from Brisbane, Australia, and this is the booktube writing channel that spends no expense, and today is no different. A bit of an announcement post or video. Earlier this week, I put a post on my Substack asking my subscribers whether I should post a draft of my novella on there or on Royal Road. So my idea was just to publish a chapter a week, and the feedback I got was just do it on Substack. So that's what I'm going to do. One chapter a week, and yeah, I'm pretty nervous, excited. I think it's pretty good. It is, preface this is a draft. This is sort of a way to try and get a larger readership, get some feedback, an easy way to get beta readers that aren't using AI, and yeah, hopefully develop from there. So for those that have already subscribed to my Substack, you probably already know this, so there's not much else to say. But for those who are just on the YouTube who just stumble upon this, so I'll put a link to the announcement post on there, and subsequently I'll put a link to the first chapter on there too. So if it interests you, you keep going and let me know in the comments what you think. But what's it about? Okay, should I give away the title? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, the title, goddamn. The title is called The Counterfeit Crown. What's it about? What's the elevator pitch? All right, a washed up demigod, a missing friend, and a counterfeit conspiracy. Okay, so I've written this down. Bear with me. So once hailed as the hero of the Battle of the Iron Keep, Alaric has long traded in his glory for quiet regret. But when his friend disappears, amid rumours of forged coins and treacherous lords, he's pulled back into a conspiracy that could break the realm. With a sharp-tongued spy at his side, Alaric must navigate lies, blades, and the ghost of who he used to be, before the counterfeit crown becomes the real one. So, a bit of a working on the blurb, but basically, yeah, it's action adventure, high fantasy, bit of a, I wouldn't say, yeah, maybe a bit of a tongue-in-cheek tone. So, I don't know, equivalent titles, maybe like Joe Abercrombie or Terry Pratchett, but not as grim as Joe Abercrombie. So yeah, my idea is to have like a series of novellas with this main character. Okay, so this will be a draft version, so I'm treating the Substack release as a live draft. So I'll be polishing the manuscript afterwards for publishing on Kindle Unlimited. Hoping to get a professional edit, a professional cover when it's financially feasible. Hopefully it won't take too long. So what you read will most likely change between what's posted and what the final version is going to be. So what you're getting basically is the story as it's being shaped, like the pacing, the line edits, the refinements. It's all happening in real time. So, and you're next to me on the forge as I smash away at the at this. So, like the release schedule. So, currently, what the date today is the 25th of October in Australia at the moment. So, my plan is to release it next week. So, majority of the people in my Substack are in the US, North America. So I'm aiming to schedule them for Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, or Fridays at 9 in Australia or Brisbane currently at the moment. So yeah, that's about all I have today. Yeah, nothing exciting. I'm pretty excited. I'm a bit nervous. Yeah, it's always a bit nerve-wracking putting your work out into the world and getting the feedback, or if you do get feedback, because I have posted things in the past You know, there's all different online communities that go, yeah, that's, you know, all rising tides, boats, bullshit. And, you know, when it's your turn to put something out there, it's just crickets. So it's like, what the damn hell? But anyway, be that as it may, I'm digressing a bit, dragging this out. So a bit nervous energy talking about this, but I'm excited for the Counterfeit Crown. It's going to be book one in a series, and I have, spoiler alert, a bit of inside gossip, that I have a rough draft of book two and the outline of book three. So at the moment, I'm aiming to have book one, this first one that's going to be published, about 50,000 words. That's the goal, like a max. And the current next book, the draft of that, is sitting at about just under 30,000. So there's a few different chapters. You know, read through I've written out my story, and I can see where there's a few holes that need to be filled, or, you know, the bones of the story are there. They just put more meat on it. You know, a bit more description, more narrator's voice, more inner dialogue of the character, that sort of thing. So it's all there. So hopefully, with this release goes well, it would take there's prologue, probably about 20 chapters, and then an epilogue. So there is, you know, there's plenty there. So hopefully people you know, stick around for the ride. If it's good, you know, people share, subscribe, hit that smash button, whatever, whatever the kids do these days. But yeah, if we, you know, pick up new readers along the way, pick up some, you know, new supporters, that'd be great too, and see who's there at the end, and then, you know, go back to the drawing board with all the feedback, polish it up some more, and then go for Kindle Unlimited. Sort of my chance to try and build a readership. So that's always the hardest thing, is making something and getting people to read it, like building up that connection with the audience, building up readership, basically, without having like a YouTube channel or something that you've spent, you know, 10 years complaining about not enough chips in bags, say, for example. There's too much nitrogen in the chip bags, and you can do that for years and complain, and all of a sudden, all right, I'm going to put out a book, and then people buy it because, oh, I like that guy, he's right about the damn chips. That's an analogy, it's not a literal thing. So if there's any channels out there that people do have like 1 million subs complaining about chips, don't send them this link saying I'm shitting on them. I'm not. It's just an hyperbolic example. But anyway, that's all I have today. So hit the buttons, check out the links, and yeah, let me know what you think. All right, see you next time.